Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read. We're going to talk about Sunday, the 5th of February, 2023. As always, keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I did attempt to get this reading done with my face on camera. It just wasn't meant to be for more than one reason, but as you can see, I pre-pulled 2 wisdom cards and 2 Light Seers tarot to match up with them. When I was attempting to get it done before. Sorry if this feels a bit rushed. I do have minimal time before my first day off of training for my new job, but let's jump right into it. So this Sunday is going to feel very abundant, first and foremost, all right? These coinciding quite nicely color-wise. So I feel like the color aqua or just teal is what I'm getting will feel quite relevant for the day. A bit of bold but soothing, a bold and soothing vibe to that color anyways, or those colors. And so I do feel as if there's thoughts of an abundant future for oneself in regards to one, if not multiple new situations or upgrades, expansions. But I feel as if this specific Sunday does entail certain levels of abundance. Some it's more so in regards to just one type, but others drawn to the reading, resonating with them, more than one type of abundance. So don't be surprised if this day does include money coming in, but I do feel as if that's not the case. It could be that plus something else or multiple other levels once again. But I do feel as if this Sunday could highlight the fact that you are also receiving levels of growth, success, clarity potentially, and knowledge all the meanwhile. And the Spirit's saying this is well deserved. Being viewed as a star is what I'm getting. Being viewed as a star. It's a sense that it's meant to be a peaceful day as the abundance does flow in. And what I'm getting from the Wheel of Fortune and the Peace card here paired together is peaceful progress. Peaceful progress for, again, some in regards to making money, in regards to gaining that clarity, something growing, accomplishing, producing, developing in a very efficient, peaceful manner. This day pushes you to keep the hope alive even if things don't feel perfect, because I pretty much guarantee that it won't feel perfect, at least most of the day. But I do feel as if it reminds you why a situation didn't last, or multiple. It reminds you why you took on something or multiple situations. I just feel as if people see you as somebody who carries a level of confidence, or just at least is confident they'll get done what they need to throughout this day and surrounding it. I do feel as if there are parts of the day that entail certain levels of reflecting, but the number 3 coming into play as I looked at the timestamp at exactly 3 minutes. So I do feel as if the number 3, which for me as a reader, naturally I think about the words success and spirituality. So I do feel as if those two are taking a highlight. If not in your mind, could be both, but if not, it could be in the mind of others who you're wrapped up with or viewing your content, or both. Or they're saying, or observing your work. Yeah, look at that. The Tower moment. I do feel as if you're also being reminded if something isn't working in your favor as far as a situation goes, it's going to come to an end when it's meant to. So just, they're saying, keep your cool, just do what you got to do, and make the best until the best, and keep the hope alive. Because I feel as if you're being reminded, which we've mentioned in these recent daily reads, you can manifest your negative outlook or just expectation on a situation or multiple. So just expect the best, all right? Because naturally, with getting a Wheel of Fortune, a Peace card, Treasure Island, and 6 of Pentacles, it's going to be a good day. There just might be small hiccups throughout it, or just small annoyances or obstacles, but it's not the majority of what this day represents and entails, okay? We also have the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is so interesting. All 3 of these came out in the first attempt. The King of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. A day that reminds you that any financial lack isn't going to last much longer. I do feel as if any energy that's affecting you in a negative sense, even if you can't pinpoint where it's coming from or who, just try to move to a different part of that building or situation, or steer clear of it for the time being, right? Step away from it. But I feel as if that doesn't necessarily mean a situation isn't meant for you for the time being or for a significant period of time. Does that make sense? It just feels like there's certain benefits you need to be focusing on. But naturally, with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, we're focusing at least at a certain point throughout the day on your ability to manifest, on your confidence, on you feeling this sense of being able to sort of sit back in your throne or just confidently in a calm, cool, collected, peaceful manner, get done what you need to. Whether this is running errands, cleaning up around the home, it could be more than one thing, of course. Some of which running a business or working a day-to-day job. I know I'll be working another shift tomorrow night, plus doing readings in the morning, and who knows what else in between. So it could be a busy day for you, but for some it's more simplistic. It's going to vary from case to case. There's no predicting how the day's going to unravel, even if it feels quite structured preemptively. I feel as if you're going to need to just go with the flow with that message coming out. It's the sense of if you can't get it done right at this point in the day when you plan to, or you would like to so wholeheartedly, just move on to the next thing, because I feel like you have something else you could be accomplishing or putting your focus towards, right? Whether it's even just self-care or not to minimize the value of which, but by saying just, or it could just be relaxation. Maybe this is the universe's way of saying, yeah, that was annoying, right? That it disturbed what you're trying to accomplish or what you were meant to be doing in that moment or felt you were meant to be doing. But maybe you need to be relaxing more. So maybe that is going to help you when you actually jump into what that was for you at a different time, right? Even if it's in a different day and not this Sunday, or maybe it just wasn't meant to get accomplished at that point or in general. It's going to differ from case to case once again, but naturally with these two cards coming out, Spirit saying at least by the end of this day or shifting forward towards the following week, you need to be feeling confident about your finances. That's going to take a highlight in how successful you're meant to be. I just feel like people are feeling your energy and they're saying digging it, craving more, okay? Craving more of what you have to offer. And that could come through in more than one way, right? It doesn't have to just be, bear with me, your energy. It could be, you know, your personality, your looks, the way you do something, or multiple things that you accomplish or tackle. I just feel like you also are exuding a vibe throughout this day, or it could be more in regards to what you're observing or just benefiting from previous days. You know what you're doing. It's just evident that's coming through. So I feel like that's coming through for my serving job and potentially also for this channel. But I do feel as if in a leap of faith that you're taking or planning for, Spirit saying we need you to remember to march to the beat of your individual drum. You need to keep the passion alive, even when it comes to those hiccups, even when it comes to an observation that feels disturbing to your peace, or maybe not disturbing to your peace, but disturbing to your liking of how the day is proceeding or a situation as a whole. Does that make sense? Or at least part of which? Because I feel like this day highlights the fact that you deserve financial success, kind of freedom moving forward. So just do what you got to do. Do what you have to do. There's a need to remember when a situation is not meant to last forever, right? And you may already know this, but it's another day that reminds you when you get wrapped up in the moment or in all of the mundane tasks or just the tasks in general, just wanting your peace so badly at certain points, that it's hard to remember it's not meant to last moving forward, at least not forever. So that temporary reminder of what's meant to be temporary will bring you more peace all the meanwhile. It's like whenever something or a thought or an action or just everything at hand begins to or just fully strips away your peace, something else will bring it back. Okay, you need to remember that as you make your way through this Sunday. It's a day, once again, of abundance. Let's pull one right for the middle. Maybe coming off quite bold and serious, but I feel like even if you're busy like I'm going to be, you will be healing through it all. It's a sense of you being reminded when you heal, when you're producing, developing, or when you're accomplishing. That's super powerful, right? Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. So it's a Sunday where you're being reminded you're meant to be successful, being drawn to this reading as a beautiful soul. You're meant to be peaceful, grounded, and feeling abundant through it all, right? It's a day that reminds you through healing, through accomplishing in whatever way, shape, or form that comes through for you. Things are not meant to feel ultra stressful moving forward, at the very least, in comparison to a past chapter, even past versions of the way you approached what's at hand or something similar, right? But I do feel as if this day feels quite gratifying in certain ways. And you're going to need to recognize that you are being viewed, or remember, you're being viewed as a star, right? Even if for some it's a star in the making, but as the wheel turns in your favor, the abundance flows in. And there are true levels of peace and comfort, and they're saying relaxation even for some, and groundedness throughout the day. Take it as it comes, all right? Take it as it comes. The reminders, the knowledge, the clarification, and again, the abundance as a whole, all the meanwhile. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you next time.